Fish penis.
Hello, fucking God. Welcome to session 44 of Eyes of Saemyth. We're going to get straight back in with a recap. Whoever does the recap gets an inspiration for the session. Someone, God, please do the recap.
Oh, God.
Before I lose my mind.
Guys, please.
Yes. Hello. Hi. I will do the recap. Sorry, I can't hear anyone right now because my computer audio is at like 40%.
Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs?
I'm feeling it, Mr. Krabs. Last session, the party spent their last few hours in last few half day in 𝘏𝘰𝘮𝘬. A few.
Shame.
Sorry. What? I'm trying to do my recap. Also, you guys are all frozen for me right now, so I'm just going off of staring at myself. The party spent our last half day in 𝘏𝘮𝘬. Sinza spending some time at her brother's grave alongside Duncan, where they discussed the, I guess, past, void, 4 dreams, a little bit of everything. I basically had a brain blast about what I think this campaign is kind of consumed of. Cain spoke to 𝘞𝘰𝘮𝘨 about his concerns for 𝘞𝘰𝘭𝘥, a city on the outer brink closer to the Deadlands. And Lyre spent some time with our little love interest, where they had a very soft conversation about magic and 𝘞𝘰𝘮𝘭𝘥 as a lichen as a whole, and Lyre was able to calm her down, which was very sweet. The party then used the teleportation coin to teleport into the home of one Sinza, a place known as Corris, where they encountered a startled farmer, a furbolg named Dirt, I think is his name, or Mud.
A bugbear.
A bugbear,
Dirt.
Named Dirt. And I forget what the other lady's name was, forgive me. But yeah, Sinza, I guess, introduced the gang to a couple people, where chaos very quickly ensued. Duncan taking a short dip in a fucking fountain in the center of town. And it was revealed that Corris is a place that worships a certain god, a certain psalm, who Cain is very well attuned to, we'll call it. The party met Damius, Sinza's father figure, I guess, her papa who looked after her while she was, I guess, rediscovering herself, and also met Silva, who is the what's the title? I forget what the title is.
Chief.
The chief of Corris. There was some interesting, not really conversation, more brushing aside of one Duncan and Lyre, where they also met his son, I believe.
𝘠𝘠𝘠.
And what else? Duncan interacted with an elven woman who was teaching a few children about the city or the history of Saemyth, and they all went to the tavern for a drink, where they discussed the past interactions over a few mugs of mead, before one Silva headed in to have a brief discussion, before very quickly leaving to go about their very formal business. I think that's everything.
Yeah, take your inspiration.
Yes.
So, Jade and Odin, specifically Lyre and Duncan, Silva has just effectively stormed past you, didn't even given you the time of day, just fucking left. But you can hear Cain and Sinza talking on like a balcony upstairs in this kind of cramped little tavern.
What's that
No,
guy's
Lyre.
problem?
He's an asshole, but it's times like this that we have to be the better person and fuck that guy in particular. Actually, never mind.
That's what,
fuck
right?
that guy. No, yeah.
Rude. I don't.
What the fuck? Did we do anything? No,
I know.
I think we
if
were.
we do something like that, we're the terrible people. But if someone
Yeah.
else does it to us, we're just meant to go about our day.
Yeah. Who put the broomstick up his ass?
I don't know, but I'm about to kick it up there further.
You know what? I'll help.
Great. We should go into the tavern, shouldn't we?
We should probably
we're
go.
gonna be in
Yeah, no,
trouble.
this.
Okay.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Probably
Yeah,
better.
no, it
Try
could
to
be.
be responsible. Sinza owes us so bad.
Absolutely.
There are
Keep it track.
two pretty young women working behind the bar who are almost identical, identical elven twins, who look quite young and wave to you and ask if you're ordering anything as you walk in.
I'm fine, thank you.
What's on the menu?
You see her kind of pull a face, and her sister's nudging her in the ribs. I need you to roll me an insight check.
What the fuck? What did I do?
Duncan, why are you like pouting? What are you doing?
I don't want to be rude, and also I just want to get myself something because out of character, I know Duncan doesn't know that they got stuff, but he doesn't want to see him.
Okay.
Yeah, that's gonna be a 19 for me, boss.
She's going very red in the face. Both of them are, as they're looking up at you, because you are this hulking fucking fish man who's just walked in. What's on the menu? You, if you'd like. Sorry, she coughs slightly. Lavender meat is a speciality in the B-Sards. Sorry, that was oh dear. She's kind of looking at the floor. You can't see that. You can't see that. That was shit. That was a bad pickup line. I'm doing my best. All right, fuck off. As the two of them are kind of like spatting at each other behind the bar.
Lyre's gonna lean against the bar and just like slowly turn towards Duncan.
Internet like rotation wheel, like loading in slowly.
Come on, old man.
I'll
get
take
it.
3.
Yep. Okay, that'll be 3 is 9 copper.
9 copper, that's fine. And thank you for the attempt. I appreciate that. You're doing a great job.
She looks like she's gonna die of embarrassment, the poor girl. She will pour you out your drinks and pass them over to you. And you put the kind of chump change on the table. It's barely anything really compared to some of the stuff that you're carrying.
I'll just throw a gold piece, and I'm gonna.
Sure. She just pockets it.
All right, let's go. I have
Yeah.
my meat, and I feel great. I feel. Hold on. Like going up the stairs.
After
I feel
you.
better.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Drinking and climbing up the stairs. I don't know how well that's gonna go for moving him.
Before Lyre leaves the bar, he's gonna lean over. You know, he's a fisherman. He loves sailing the sea. He's seen beyond the horizons. If you're ever curious about talking to him, just mention the sea. You'll have his attention.
She's going redder and redder and redder. Like it's getting to the point where it's like her skin tone is almost as red as her hair, and she's struggling.
Okay. Yep.
Breathe. There you go. You got it.
You can tell she's quite young. Like she's maybe old enough for an elf to drink,
Oh, she's
but
a
she's
child.
young. She's young. She's not a child. She's just young.
And Lyre's gonna walk upstairs.
Younger. As you head upstairs after Duncan, who is downing one of these 3 sort of tankards, side chat needs to stop. As he's down on one of these tankards, the two of you see Cain, Sinza, and Damius sat in kind of in the corner at a kind of a larger round table. They seem to have just sat back down as Silva has made herself present and then left. And it seemed to be like Damius is kind of sitting himself back down as he seemed to have stood up when Silva had addressed him. But he goes back to his drink. And Lav and Dex, you can both see them making their way over.
Sinza, I think, has sat down and has just kind of pressed her forehead into the table after maybe finishing her cup of mead and is just kind of like groaning to herself after that interaction.
He hasn't changed much since you left.
Or, I mean, I hope the recovering impression was okay. I didn't seem too tense or anything. Like it was okay. He seems the same.
You need to stop overthinking, Sinza.
I want him to like me, you know, after everything.
He doesn't like anyone. I don't think that's going to be an issue. I would not worry. Damius kind of turns around, sees Duncan just stood awkwardly, just slurping some of the mead. You know there are chairs. You can sit.
I know I didn't want to ruin the moment. You know, my friend right there looks like she's going through a lot. And I'm here to support from a distance. I'm like 10 feet away.
Duncan, please sit. Please sit.
Only because you asked. I'm going to go. Forget about being nice. I'm going to take the nearest seat, scrape it loudly, sit right there. The mead's getting to me. Probably not. I don't know.
But it's pretty strong. Strong for a mead.
No.
More so.
How was your explorations? You've gone for a while.
Well, I climbed a tree, learned about fun facts. Then me and Lyre had a bonding moment because this elven asshole just passed by us like he was the biggest thing in this village. Oh, I'm sorry. Was that the...
Yeah. Just what? We're in.
Damius immediately just kind of covers his mouth like. What? He's trying not to laugh.
Sinza, you wouldn't believe this guy.
Exactly.
He thought he knew everything, and he was acting all smart.
Are you looking in a mirror? Like, what's the situation? What?
Whoa! I'm gonna put my hand. I'm gonna defend my boy.
No. She has a point.
Yeah, but you don't have a broomstick up your ass.
Yeah,
That's different.
Well, I used to. I was an asshole. But this guy,
you've changed. Now the mead's getting him. You've changed. You're like a different person.
You're breathing in my face.
I like move like 3 feet back. But we'll get along. We'll be fine as long as he doesn't like. God, I fucking hate his face.
So, I'm assuming you both met Silva.
Oh, we met him.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So, Silva is the one who knows things and can be of help. Yes. Also, fuck.
Why does it smell like fish?
What have you been eating?
When were you eating?
I love that Kane's just sat inside.
I'm just sat. He's just sat here, just like he's sitting here, just like God. I miss getting drunk.
Yeah. Now because of that, I'm gonna go reach my pouch. Gonna get my hardtack. Gonna get whatever fish I have or smuggle it on board. I don't care how nasty it is. Eat it.
Make a constitution save for me.
Fuck!
It's dripping, Duncan.
to see you at work. I'm gonna cut see. It's not my
See
best.
how it works out, I guess.
I will see you.
Instantly projectile vomit.
You put it in your mouth. Your entire body immediately like convulses and rejects it, and it just goes flying out of your mouth and into one of your drinks.
Don't
Just
you
like-
dare put it
No.
down.
Okay, yep, just put it to the side. Yep.
Duncan, do not.
Sinza, my dear, you keep interesting company.
They're good fun. They make me
Certainly.
laugh. So yeah. Oh god. Anyway, how are you guys enjoying Corris? What you've seen so far, besides a few interactions? Good, I take it.
What? I mean, it seems nice. The burning roofs are a bit worrisome. Or the burnt roofs.
I can go into a bit more detail on that if you need me to. If you're willing to offer assistance, perhaps.
I mean, if we can.
You're a mage.
Yes, I am.
Tucked hair. Yeah. I think
Why,
he looks
yes,
at
yes, I am.
Duncan and frowns for a little while as he's trying to kind of study Duncan in some way. Scout, perhaps? Maybe a ranger? One of those types? Yes, you dear.
Yeah, be the finest scout around. Yeah, I'm sneaky. I'm stealthy.
I find that counterintuitive to the size of you, my dear, but I understand.
It's not about the size. It's how you. I'm a big guy. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No,
Yep.
can't.
Right. And obviously, the High Arbiter would be a man of faith.
Wait.
What are you doing nowadays, Sinza?
Oh, what a question. We went. Well, I already mentioned we went to 𝘏𝘂𝘨. I'm still fighting. Doing my best and trying to hone my curse, I guess.
Your axe has changed.
Huh?
It's not the same one you were using before. He's pointing at migraine.
You bastard. Oh. Oh god. It was a it was a friend's
If it's a difficult subject, I won't push any further.
No, it's just I wasn't expecting that. Sorry, it just caught me off guard a little. Yeah, it belonged to someone we were traveling with for a while. He kind of found me once, a couple weeks after I left here. We lost him.
Good
not that
company,
long
I
ago.
assume.
He was the best company.
You think we're rowdy? You should have met him.
Sinza does attract those types.
You haven't haven't seen so and so recently.
You're going to have to be more specific. As he's kind of smiling at you as if he just kind of wants you to say it. He knows, but he's just going to get you to say it.
Kaz or the Songbird?
Songbird hasn't been back through since you left. Kaz, however, has.
Oh?
He makes quite frequent travel here. Mostly for potions from me.
Oh, you work
Seems
closely with
he
him.
lives relatively close by. It's been some time since he visited, though.
What's he doing with himself? What's he been doing with himself? Besides...
Last I heard, he was on the Borderlands.
Oh, no.
That is why I am a little concerned. I have not heard from him.
How long has it been?
A few months.
We need some information about the Borderlands. We were going to ask Silver. I'm not sure if you know a whole lot
Pulls
about
a face.
it.
You can
I never-
try and talk to Silver. He will know more about it than I. He used to live there.
I'm sure he would love nothing more than to have a cup of tea and a sandwich with me in the late afternoon sun.
I'm sure he'll take great pleasure in talking with the honest company.
If not, we can. Where is Kaz? Where's his? How far? Just asking, just for curiosity's sake, in case we need more information.
About a week's travel west.
Okay.
Maybe a bit more. Depends on if you're traveling by cart or not. If you're walking, it might take you quite a bit longer.
Okay.
At the moment, I wouldn't recommend going anywhere near the Borderlands.
We've seen a storm, which is kind of why we're passing through here.
That is the reason I tell you to stay wary.
What happened here? You said people were being lured out of town?
This is where I think your mage friend may come in, and your ranger friend might also be useful in giving us an idea of where they may have gone. So, there have been waves of magic. I hate all of you. I genuinely dislike all of you, and I will stop running.
Not all. Everyone dies.
Please!
People have been getting caught in these strange, almost pulses of magic that have been appearing from the area near the Borderlands. Specifically, all within the Old Lands, the Feywild, effectively, some people like to call it. It is where Aegis, I believe, the Fey of the Wildlands lives. That is their kind of domain. But people are being drawn out of town, saying that they're hearing things, and some are getting violent, and it's odd. They are not acting like themselves. It wears off after a short period of time, but if they get too caught up in it, some of them just run off into the woods, and we lose track of them.
Have you been under this influence at all?
Not me, someone nearby who I tried to stop. Did me quite a grievous injury to my leg. He will kind of pull his chair out, roll like his trousers up, and one of his legs is made of wood.
I'm sorry to hear.
It was odd, festering. It was not an enchantment I'd seen on any weapons of his before. It was not something I've produced, no kind of poisons or blade venoms. It was something unlike him. And he feels awful about it, the poor fellow. I believe you might have spoken to him as his name was Dirt. He's Pearly's husband.
Oh. You said it wasn't him or an enchantment you've never seen before?
It was clearly something that was mind affecting. I would go and speak with him. Perhaps he knows more than I do. He's been quite quiet since that interaction.
Apologies. Just, you'll learn, magic is kind of my obsession. You mentioned you'd never seen the enchantment on the weapon before, so he channeled something through it that did grievous damage.
Yes. It gave him access to magic he doesn't usually have. As if something was performing that spell through him. Like a puppet.
Does that feeling of magic, that essence of it, does that linger around you? Do you ever feel it like a faint, phantom spell, if you will? Do you ever feel pain in your leg that's not really there?
Yes, phantom pain is something I do experience.
Do you mind if I cast a spell?
He takes a seat back and takes a swig of his mead.
Lyre's going to look over at Sinza. Nothing dangerous. Just detecting magic, seeing if there's any trace of anything I can pick up.
You're fine.
Lyre will take a knee next to his leg. And he'll sort of just rub his hands together and open them over his leg. And almost between Lyre's fingers, you see almost like a film of waves. And you see him sort of peering through it. Is there any remnants of leftover magic that I can see within there? Any ley lines that are like burnt, tethered, or heading somewhere else?
I'm an Arcana check. From just looking at it, you can't see any details, but maybe you just need to look closer. Okay. Dirty 20.
Filthy.
You can see a tether that has been severed. As if something had attached itself there, and then that is kind of what was left behind when it unattached itself. It was a spell that has attached itself to somebody, done the damage, and then that's kind of like a dead ley line left behind.
Can I grab it?
It crumbles somewhat as you kind of pluck at it.
If I can, I'll pull it out and just keep a view on it.
Doesn't look like any threads you've seen before.
You all probably just see Lyre staring at nothing, doing this, by the way.
He's finally lost it.
What color is it?
Grey. As if it has died.
Sorry, you said Grant. I thought it was Smiley for a second. I was like, oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
You definitely had something attached to you. It has been removed. The magic is dead and dying. You're not affected by it still, nor does it have any grip on you. You are safe. But something did attach you from their attack. I can't determine what it is. But the magic is dying. Or dead.
Silver's brother is a mage in town.
perhaps any information he may have accumulated whilst investigating this matter, you may be able to collate what you've come up with. His name is 𝘏𝘪𝘨. Most people just call him Cass.
Is that who you were talking about just before?
No, Kaz is someone completely different. It's one of Sinza's exes.
You don't need to know. That's they know.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we talked about this. I
It
feel
was
them.
more like,
Yeah, it was
more
a one night stand.
Yeah.
Just yep. Oh, this
you can see
spell.
Davis pulling her face like, he's like, I don't care.
Lyre, this spell may also be helpful with dirt, possibly. If they were affected by this, you may be able to see more. Was it the tethers, lines? I'm not sure.
It is possible. A thought I just had also is we recently picked this up in our travels. Where did I put it? Here it is. Does anyone have a little... This is going to sound weird because it's going to look like I'm not putting anything in here. Does anyone have a little tube or like a little container I could have?
Vial.
Oh, you have a
vial
vial.
would work?
You need it.
Could I...
Pull one out and pass it.
Thank you. Perfect. I did also have
There's
this.
nothing in it. You can't see anything in this little
He's a
tub.
mime.
But like Lyre can, but the rest of you can't see fucking anything. So it just looks like an empty tube that he's just put in his pocket.
Lyre hasn't explained to anyone that he can see threads of magic, can he?
Mhm.
No.
Oh, has he? Okay.
You look crazy.
So Lyre's gonna pull out a medallion. It's like gold, has a really beautiful blue gem in it. I do also have this. We picked it up recently in one of our escapades. It's a medallion of thoughts. Basically gives you the ability to detect people's thoughts and pry deeper, or with consent, go deeper. I could look into his mind if he lets me. See if there's any...
I can simply tell you,
That works too.
you do not need to pry.
I was talking about dirt.
Oh. It may be difficult to get some information out of the man. He's not super talkative. He's also not the only person who's been affected in town, though. So please do get the opinions of multiple people. Dirt just happens to be the one I know because of what he did to me.
Right. Does anyone want this medallion, by the way? I'll wear it if no one else does.
Detect thoughts
I'm fine with
medallion.
It's a detect thoughts medallion. But yeah. So the medallion has 3 charges. While wearing it, you can use the action to expend 1 charge to cast detect thoughts with the spell save of 13. It regains 1d3 at the start of each turn.
I will put it in your inventory. Medallion of Thoughts. Okay. Yeah. Damius. God, I completely forgot his name for a moment there. Damius is kind of just sitting back and watching the two of you talk. Before his attention is slowly drifting towards Duncan, who has been drinking across the table. What is Duncan doing?
I don't know. I think Duncan is listening, and Duncan, it seems like we're in a very serious topic, and Duncan doesn't want to interrupt. So he's just drinking from his lavender mead, and he's just like, wow, this is pretty fucking good. And that's all he's doing.
He's just vibing. And then what about
Yeah.
Cain?
Cain, I think, is struggling with sensing all the emotions from everyone at the table, especially from Sinza right now, with the mention of everyone from her past and exes, and he's just like, I need another drink, but it's not going to do anything. He also doesn't want to interrupt the conversation, so he's just kind of just listening intently for the most part. Yeah, I don't think he's not really doing much right now. He's just kind of like been listening to the conversation.
What's your passive perception, Cain?
My passive perception,
Too high.
I think it's like 18. Let me double check.
Damn.
Dude, what's everyone's passive?
Oh.
Because I know, like, Jay's got a pretty high one as well.
Maybe. Mayhaps.
Open up your roll.
11.
11.
Let me check.
Yeah, you're
My passive perception is 18.
18. So 2 of you with 18. Cool. I assume Lav is 14.
I think mine's like 14, 15, yeah.
Yeah. So, Sinza and Lyre are in conversation, but both Cain and Duncan, you can hear other people in the tavern talking. Like, there aren't that many people here at the moment. Because it is kind of like midday, and so it's a little early for people to be drinking, but you know. Damius doesn't give a shit, so whatever. But you do overhear people talking about kind of farmers, so people on kind of the further reaches of town who have been suddenly panicked and or saying that they can hear somebody calling for them and then leaving town and running off into the woods. And they sound worried about this fact. Like, they're discussing it out of, like, this is like, oh, I heard that this happened, isn't that scary? You know, that sort of thing.
Is it like...
How?
I'll go for it.
Sorry. How far are these pulses of magic been reaching, for the most part?
In the last couple of months, they've gotten a lot closer to town.
Just reaching further and further to town.
You see where those almost like bolts have been burning the rooftops. That kind of is a good indicator of where the storm reaches to. It comes and goes, almost like ebbing and flowing like the tide.
That's far.
And it's
Especially
only
reaching
just
this
started
far in.
really getting into town. It's getting to the point where Silver is considering evacuating. If we
Okay.
keep losing people, then it's we're not willing to let more and more go running off into the woods without any protection.
No, it's a good call, but where would he take them? Some
That's the problem.
other town. Yeah.
East, somewhere, away from the borderlands.
Okay. I mean, this is something we came here looking for information, so this helps us in a way. We can speak to Dirt, speak to a couple other people in town, see what they have learnt.
I'd recommend speaking to some people in town. I'm sure you'll get more information myself. I've only ever really heard secondhand, or had my leg semi-disintegrated. So I mean that's
Just reaches
Disintegrated?
out a hand and puts it on his hand.
The Lyre, like, immediately picks up on that. And he's like,
yes, it was I don't know how to describe it. Some kind of magic. Was not really what you would think a typical magic. It was
he seems to not be great at explaining.
No, you're fine.
Like wild magic.
No, not wild magic. Lyre's gonna pull out the little thread again. Give it a shake. Does it crumble?
Yeah.
I have
It
read.
was an effect that kind of kept going after the injury, and that's why we had to remove my leg.
Oh,
Almost necrosis, if that's the best way to
yeah.
describe it. If we hadn't chopped it off, I would have lost more of me.
Disintegrate is a spell I do not know personally, but I have heard tales about, and it is powerful magic. And this sounds like almost a upgraded version of it, or a lingering version of it.
Cass may be more useful in this than me.
I think I might need to talk to them.
And they nod. You'll find them next to Silver's house. They have a little hut. They might be taking care of Suja at the moment.
Right. Oh, Lyre's gonna sign. What did you make me sign, Duncan? What was it again?
Eel man or something. Diggy boy.
Dingy. And I was like, yeah. Dingy Master, I think?
Yeah,
It was like,
Diggy
I'm
Master.
Lyre, the dinghy master, or something like that.
But no,
Yeah,
your
yeah,
name
yeah.
is Diggy Master. It's not even Lyre. It's just
Oh,
Diggy
okay.
Master.
It was just dingy.
Something like that, yeah. But he was like, oh, we met Suja, was it?
Yes.
Yeah,
little
Duncan
elf.
showed me. Yeah, Duncan showed me how to introduce myself, and Lyre will use the palms to introduce myself.
Roll me an insight check.
Duncan told me that.
You watch as Damis is watching you, and he's like, and his expression drops, and it's like,
What
Can
did
I-
you
can I-
teach me?
I think it's the time I pull the drink that has like the fish in it, because I'm just like,
oh,
it's your name.
Sinza.
I'm gonna sign to Sinza.
What did you say, Cain?
Oh,
What does that mean?
What's your name?
I hate you guys.
I think Toby knows
Da-
that.
Damius pulls a face. Yep, it's your name.
You're a terrible liar, Damius.
He's got a little rosy in the cheeks, so the alcohol really isn't helping. He's like, it's not your name, but I don't, well, it's interesting. I assume it's a nickname that might, explain it.
How about I just teach you to spell your name?
No, I don't trust any of you.
You should trust Cain.
No.
Cain's the most sensible of us all.
King's too straight-laced. That's
See,
why.
Since you're laughing as you're telling me to trust him, Duncan's drinking vomit fish, Kane's looking at me like I'm a fucking idiot, and Damius is laughing.
I
I don't trust
Cain's
any of you.
feeding off my emotions right now, so I'm probably not helping this entire situation.
I'm gonna buy a book, and I'm gonna teach myself palms, and you're all gonna learn my name.
Okay.
Hate you guys.
I'm gonna spell out Lyre's name in palms.
That's not it.
Alright. Go learn it yourself then.
I will.
I love you guys. What is
Duncan
this?
drunk.
So, what is the plan of action for the party?
Sinza will take Damius back to their home, respectively.
His hoose.
His house.
Back to his hoose.
Back to his house. Anyone wants to come along? More than welcome.
Well, actually, Sinza, before we do everything, how about we take a day? Enjoy your time here. Rest.
Yeah. I was expecting maybe we spend a night or two to gain some information and rest and rejuvenation. I'm sure there's some things around here that we can do. So.
Yeah, and I can imagine you haven't been home in a long time. Maybe catch up with some people. We'll be around if you need us. He's got people praying to him, so he'll probably draw a crowd.
You keep noticing people in the tavern who walk past your table will, like, bow to Cain.
I bow back.
It's just, like, kind of a respectful kind of bowing of the head and then kind of muttering to each other as they walk off.
And Duncan got hit on by the two elves down there.
Really?
Yeah. Like, aggressively hit on.
Oh.
I was terrified.
Do you have someone in your life,
Fear
Duncan?
me.
No.
Besides the sea, of course.
And the bird.
And your crew. And the screaming cat.
Correct.
He wants in.
No. I don't think so.
Am I feeling anything off of Duncan?
I was just gonna say, it's so chill.
Empath senses.
I think it's just like indifference. It's definitely not like longing. It's and like I think it's just like I think I was more terrified for the fact that I'm like old, and then they're young, and then I'm like,
Duncan, can you roll me a history check?
Oh.
what?
Have you also lost your memory, Duncan? Don't shake hands.
Fucking no, dog. I'm gonna roll real shit on this one.
We all have...
That's gonna be a 5, dog. I don't know.
So, Duncan, you think back to Deepwater upon Vale, your home, and it's mostly family. Like, you don't remember many outsiders being there. It's almost entirely just a huge family that live in this city that you are building. So you're used to having your siblings around, your mother, your family generally, cousins, uncles, aunts, but not really anyone that would be a potential love interest. You don't tend to mingle with those kinds of people much because you didn't really get out other than on the sea with your crew.
I think because I rolled a 5, and Duncan hasn't really explained where he's come from. I think he's just gonna fumble it and just say, "I come from a commune."
He doesn't really know how to respond to that. Just like,
Actually, no, I get it.
It's weird.
You can see Duncan, not Duncan, you can see Damius, open his mouth to say something and then go, "No, that's insensitive." as he closes his mouth again and takes a swig of his drink.
Well, in any case, enough about my love life.
don't look in my direction.
I really hope we do get to see that cows of yours.
It's not mine to have.
Sure. I agree.
He has asked about you.
Ooh.
Where are you going?
I'm just sitting beneath the table for the time being to escape this conversation. Cain, you're not feeling anything.
No, I'm not.
Shut up.
Damius looks at Cain like, what does that mean? Because that's not been explained to him. And he's like, huh?
Oh, right. I'm
an
technically
empath.
an empath. Technically, I am an empath.
Never gets
I mean,
old
you could say
seeing
the
people
same.
react to that.
But you could say the same about quite a lot of people. But I don't think
No, like I can sense everyone's emotions as if I'm feeling them quite vividly. So sitting around a lot of people can be difficult at best.
He scoots like a foot away from you.
It's not going to make
As
a
if it
difference,
might
I can
help.
tell you that right now.
Okay.
Mainly
Well-
those two at the bar are really annoying me.
You can hear quiet chatter from downstairs, but Cain, you can feel it.
Mm-hmm.
They are both very flustered and talking excitedly with each other. And so it's kind of, you can feel the red in your cheeks. It doesn't happen often because, your blood doesn't flow the same way. But you can feel it.
So I just read the comment.
Cain, stand up right
How
now.
hard are you?
right now. So
Cain, stand up.
I'm gonna no.
I think I'm fine. Thank you. I'll sit here for a little bit.
I'm gonna take Damius back to his house. Cain, would you like to come with us?
Yeah.
Tuck it in his waistband.
Stop something
Just-
down there.
Tuck it into the belt. It's all good.
Yeah, just yeah.
Down! Down!
I mean, he's undead, so it would be real hard.
All right.
I
Okay,
hate this.
so
I hate this.
Cain, Cain and Sinza, you're
Can I-
taking Damius back to
DM,
his
can I have
house.
blood flow back? Can I have
No.
blood flow? No!
You're the one who's dead. That's not my fucking problem, is it? Just get some
there,
life.
when we
skill
get there.
issue.
I've got a plan, it's alright.
Right. So, as the four of you and Damius begin to head out, and you begin to take him back, I will activate Corris. You can see a variety of people kind of bimbling around in Corris in general. It seems that the elven woman that was holding class outside is still trying to wrangle children. As she's offering kind of pieces of paper out. Some of them seem to have what looks to be like crayons, and they're like drawing on them on the floor and like coloring in some stuff. And she's talking, and they're not listening to her. It seems pretty hectic over there. Suja, the little white-haired, almost that albino elven child, is sat a little further away from that little group, under the cover of what looks to be Silver's house. There seems to be kind of like a little awning outside. They're sat in the shade with one of these pieces of paper and is quietly colouring to themselves, but they can't sit out in the sun with their friends. It seems they're a little sensitive to that, so they are at least participating. But there is a number of other people kind of bimbling around outside. It doesn't take particularly long to take Damius back to his home. You do definitely notice the limp. He's still
Yeah.
getting used to this prosthetic leg.
Sinza is just extra soft with him and just helping if he needs the assistance. And we'll open the door
You make
as they
me
get
feel
into his
off.
little hut. I'm just helping if you need it. I won't help you if you don't want me to, but I'm here.
No, but then everyone would feel bad if I fell over.
Don't do that. Please.
Be funny. As he kind of looks
please,
at you like,
please, please, please.
"No, I'm not an idiot. Thank you."
Mm-hmm.
You notice that some of that scorching has clipped the edge of his house. Some of the thatch on the far end has been set alight at some point and burnt, and then just kind of left. So it's damaged, but it's not like a hole in his roof. It seems
it just
okay.
like-
But it's like,
Someone got like pyro happy and set the place ablaze, or does it like look like this something is? I'm not sure. Like, has someone intentionally set it on fire, or something else had an impact?
roll me perception. Cain, if you'd like to as well, you're
Yeah.
welcome to, because you're over there with them.
Nah, I ain't seen shit.
Okay. 21. It does not seem intentional. There's kind of patches of the wall underneath it that seem to have been kind of caught. There's some of the brush around like the base of the house that is somewhat scorched or dead, and like beginning to kind of regrow. It seems like that damage happened a little while ago, whereas some of the other damage you've seen around town seems a bit fresher, like more recent.
Okay.
You might have gotten lucky, and it's only really caught him once,
Yeah.
or he's replaced the roof, but you can't tell.
Okay. Yeah. Sinza just kind of eyeing the burn marks on their house at some point. She then very gently kind of just pushes open the door and leads him into the cluttered space.
Cain, as you walk into Damius's house, it's almost like a corridor, but it's an open room. It is so full of shit. It is almost impossible to move around without following these specific pathways that have been carved out of the mess. It is like a hoarder level of like scrolls, papers, glasses, equipment. There's just shit fucking everywhere. But there are like floor to ceiling bookcases that are full of jars of different ingredients. You see kind of potions that have been experimented with and kind of put to the side and potentially forgot about. You see what looks like it was a sofa and has now kind of semi-bent down in the middle, has a blanket on it. Sinza, you recognize that as being somewhere you used to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, you're not quite you're quite a bit bigger than Damius, and that sofa didn't quite take your weight after 2 years. So it did struggle, and it has there is the leftovers of what used to be that sofa still there. Now it's also got a fuckload of washing on it, as is the way.
I thought we discussed like a sorting system. Since it's kind of picking like a jar from the floor and putting it back on like another pile of jars.
This is fine. It's organized chaos. I know exactly where everything is.
Uh-huh. Where's that pen that you used to use? Okay.
I'll find it.
Yep. Okay.
As he kind of pulls a face at you, like, "Don't. That's rude." As you kind of find him a spot at his desk and get him settled. He offers for you to stay here, but there is obviously there's boarding and whatnot in the Beast Arms as well. If you would prefer to stay there.
I think Sinza will stay with the crew to maybe like respect the space that Damius has now made for himself without Sinza there. We should like make him a cup of tea, get him settled, and kind of look across to Cain. Like, do you want a tea? Do you like?
I'll have a tea, thank you.
Do you have a preference? We have every herb in existence. Kind of gestures to the extensive collection of just everything.
What are the teas in this universe, Dobie? Give me the tea list.
Oh god, here we go.
So, you're in an alchemist's house. There's a lot of different things here, but you've gotten used to kind of the organizational skills of your mentor here. He's got kind of the edible stuff in one area, and don't do anything with this unless you're making it into a potion stuff in another. So you do kind of rummage through. You're able to find almost like this. It's a purple flower that's been dried, like petals of it, and you brew a tea out of that. It's almost kind of it's got kind of a rose smell to it. You put a scoop of honey in it, offer it to both Cain and Damius. Damius is like, my favorite.
It's like the mismatched china set. She kind of puts it down and then hands the teacup across to Cain. Damien.
Just a giant hand.
Yeah, just holding the teacup. I want to ask you, chicken heads. You used to be pretty proficient, or in your midnight ramblings over your desk about interplanar travel.
Yes, yeah. I'm surprised you remember that. That was during a good period of your time where you didn't really retain a lot of information.
Something sparked it. A conversation that I had with Duncan, actually, about the void.
His face drops. What business do you have with that?
You know my curse. Duncan had seen it, a version of it in the void.
This almost relaxed, relatively jovial, older man leans on his desk and leans towards you. He's seen it.
I should not be telling other people's business, but...
Then bring him in.
Okay.
We have space. I'll make space.
Sinza stands and pulls out the chair for Cain to sit, and she goes to find Duncan.
As you head outside, Cain, you watch him pick up a scroll, tap it on the table, mutter something, and it burns. And then something happens in the room. There is a shift as the room changes slightly. He's burnt a scroll. You don't know what of. And he's like, that should help.
I love my dad. I love my dad. He's so cool.
What? Wait, what changed in the room? What did I see?
If you like.
Yeah. It's a 1.
A 1. I mean, you do notice that things start moving. The horde begins moving piece by piece. You see a chair is getting dragged out of the horde somewhere and like pulled over to the table. But it's almost like digging through. Like something is moving things out of the way in order to find it.
Don't mind me asking, what kind of scroll is that?
Oh, that's Steve.
Pardon? Steve? A scroll of Steve?
Scroll of Steve. I believe it's referred to as the unseen servant.
Right.
He's a good assistant, but I've not got enough hands or energy. We need chairs. Steve is on it. It's fine. As you can hear footsteps, as Steve is making his way around and finding chairs and like trying to organize the space a little.
It sounds like he's burrowing through the fucking hordes.
Yeah, probably. It's like there's just so much shit.
I just imagine
Duncan.
Cain jumping to attention, like unsheathing guillotine and like
Summon the crows.
No, my dad.
Duncan, where are you, buddy? What are you doing?
I cast invisibility. I'm joking.
You ass.
Pass without trace. Let's go. Vanish.
Okay.
I think I'd follow Lyre around. I think Lyre, whatever Lyre is doing, I'm gonna follow him around. I need to be there for him.
why are you following me?
Lyre, what are you doing?
Wonder while he's being followed.
Lyre just went to the fountain and he's like pulled out his trident and placed it on his lap and he's like getting ready to cast a spell, and he just sort of, what?
Nothing. I'm just seeing you focus. Are you like meditating?
I'm gonna send a message to someone.
Don't mind me. I'm not even here. I'm like
Yeah.
2 feet away from you.
Yeah, I understand that. But you're staring and you're breathing heavily.
Right. I'm sorry. Here, give me 1 second.
No, that just looks even weirder.
Right. Okay.
How
You know,
about
then I'll
they're still talking about school. And Lyre points over towards the school.
They're colouring. It's
They're
colouring
colouring.
group now.
Maybe
No.
like you can kill some time over there. I think we've got the day to ourselves since it's sort of
Okay.
catching up with
Then I'll be useful. I'm going to collect information.
Okay, yeah, sure. That's great.
Okay. Yeah.
About what?
I'm gonna walk away. Stealth.
Alright.
I mean,
Okay.
you're currently. This is happening at the same time you were making tea, so you've got a bit of time to kill before Sinza comes out and finds you. Lyre, what are you casting?
Sending.
Who are you sending to?
I want to cast 2 sendings. First, to Avi. Lyre will place his trident in his lap and sort of like tap the center prong, which will do like a reverberating thing, and a line will come up towards Lyre's mouth, and as he speaks, it sends off through it. Avi, just checking in. Want to make sure you guys are safe and inquiring about the potential teleportation circle. Let me know how you are.
It takes a moment before it almost like it's like a phone connecting. You can hear the shuffle of like glasses and something on the other side before you hear him perk up.
Ah, Lyre, it is good to hear from you. Yes, we are safe. Teleportation circle is almost complete.
Oh.
I have been spending much of my time studying.
And that's what you hear.
That's my boy right there. That's my little spider wizard. Okay. And second one,
Mm-hmm.
I want to send to Katja.
Okay.
So I'll cast that again. Katja, it's Lyre. Didn't have time to write, but we arrived safely. Also, could you ask Mordhaus to write me about his healing magic? I forgot to inquire.
Oh, Mr. Lyre. How are you doing now?
Oh no.
I hope you can hear me. I'll talk to Mordhaus. I'm sure that'll be fine. Everything's going.
And it just cuts off.
Yep. Cool.
Can you imagine she's probably waffling away to
Yeah,
herself?
she's rambling, dude. Lyre will smile. And then he'll just sort of go about his day. He'll just be wandering around. Yeah, for the rest of the day, Lyre. He isn't really doing anything. He's respecting the fact that he wants Sinza to rest. But he's around if anyone's looking for him. He might inquire if there's a library.
Yeah, you can ask around. People point you in the direction of a small hut. not too far from where you're currently standing. Where stood outside it is a pale elf in robes, who is what looks like kind of brushing dust off of a book, like blowing it off, and being like, sure, as he kind of is trying to curate what is going in and out of this little building that is next door.
Yeah. Lyre will head towards the library and just go in there.
Duncan, are you just hiding in a bush?
Is he in a bush again?
Shut the fuck up, dog. I'm going incognito. No, I'm basically trying to keep a low profile because there were specifically, you've mentioned there were farmers that had basically been led off into the woods. I think for me, I want to follow up on that information without leaving the party, because as much as I want to go Rambo, I don't want to be that guy. So I'm going to collect as much information by just sort of trying to blend in, even if that involves me like picking up a tool and walking around. And I'm a big burly man. I can pass off as a farmer, I think.
Probably. Okay.
That's what I want.
We'll start with Lyre. Lyre, as you head over to this kind of library, you see the elf kind of look up at you, and they have a striking resemblance to Silver. But rather than the long hair that they had, their hair is pretty much buzzed.
Okay.
They look at you, kind of dusting off a tone. Can I help you?
Hi. New to the area. Just looking for a place to kill some time, and I haven't been into a library in a while, so.
They look you up and down for a moment. Kind of look.
Can I help you?
Admiring your sense of fashion. Don't see it much around these parts. Someone of your caliber.
Thanks.
I say, are you from the ring, perchance? You look it.
Gods, no. I'm from a little city, village, I guess, 𝘞𝘭𝘭𝘮.
Accomplished mage from little city. And kind of pulls a face. You're welcome, if you would like.
What are you dusting off?
Kind of looks at it. Tomon dragons. And was donated a little while ago. But we don't often see those kinds of creatures here. It's just more of a fascination, I suppose. Certain folk.
Me and my crew have gone toe-to-toe with the Luna Dragon before, I believe it was.
He just kind of looks at you like, huh?
The big man. Do I see Duncan anywhere?
Duncan with a hoe over his shoulder.
Please specify.
Symboling through town, being real subtle. No. I mean, Duncan, does he see you anywhere?
Yeah, I'll make sure he's in view, like, because I don't want to go too stealthy. Yeah, he can see me.
Do I see you back into a bush? Is that what I see?
I'm Stardew Valleying it. I'm just like, like how you till the fields. I'm just tilling around the bush, and I'm like,
Got you. Okay. The big man over there, the big blue fella. I believe he collected some teeth, maybe some scales. Depending on price, or if he's just feeling like a nice soul, he might donate some.
He flicks the book open and looks it through, and then points at one of the pages as he shows you, and it is a very rough sketch of something you would akin to be a Luna Dragon, and it seems to be information on it.
Yeah, that's
Not
kind
very
of.
much.
It's kind of similar. The teeth are a bit more sharp, and it's like a void in its mouth. It's a lot.
Fascinating. Just adventurous. As he kind of waves his hands about, it's like, if you wish to come in, I'll
put on a kettle or something if you're interested.
That would be fantastic. Out of curiosity, do you have... And Lyre will sort of like place a hand on his shoulder and begin to walk in with him. Do you have any books on ascension, divination, or bringing people back from the dead? And Lyre will sort of like walk into the... walk into there.
The door closes. It's at the moment, Cass is a bit like, huh? As you're as you're bombarding them with questions. Duncan, I need you to roll me a perception check, please. As you're tilling around, effectively a plant-potted tree in town, which means you're just kind of scraping across the cobbles.
Can I?
Yeah. Reroll.
It's better.
The 14. You're actively trying to listen into conversations, right? You can hear kind of people walking around. You hear people saying that the west of town is the most dangerous place to be alone. Because when the storm rolls in, it seems to be happening almost like once or twice a week. When the storm ends up rolling in, it rolls in over that side of the fields. And then whoever gets caught in it gets muddled.
Muddled? Like, what do you mean by that? Like...
So they're saying it as if it's like something happens to the way that they think.
Okay. To the west, right? Sorry, I'm right.
To the west.
Okay.
There seems to be kind of farming kind of fields in most areas around Corris. It seems like this is a farming town for the most part. You overhear somebody saying that it's Pearly's farm, and that's why they are staying in town.
Pearly?
So the young woman and her bugbear husband used to live on the west side of town. Something has happened, and now they're living in the central kind of section here because they don't think it's safe to be out there.
Gotcha. Okay. Pearly's farm is over west, and that's where the problems are coming from because of a storm.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. All right. Thank you. Appreciate it.
For the most
Is there
part,
anything-
other than that, it seems like people are just kind of having idle conversations. Nothing particularly of interest of what you're looking into. But if you probed people about it, you might get more information. It's just as you're overhearing it, that's what you hear.
Yeah. I think in that case, going off the basis of the mention of Pearly's farm, I'm gonna try my best to butt in as respectfully as possible, and be like, the last name is the name was Pearly, correct?
Yeah.
I'd sort of go over and be like, there seems to be issues at Pearly's farm.
Yes. So you're new around here, I'm assuming. I wouldn't go west of town if you're staying here for particularly long. It's not safe.
Not safe. What in particular about it's not safe, other than the storms? You see monsters?
The monsters are the people. That's the problem.
As he kind of, he looks kind of panicked as he's kind of explaining it to you.
People are suddenly violent. For no reason, they start attacking each other. They start walking off. Something is calling them into the mists.
Something calling them. There are some people that didn't get pulled in all the way, correct? That some of them just...
Some people we managed to subdue and bring back to town, but quite a number of people have just fled into the woods and not come back.
Right.
We tried to send people to investigate, but when the storm comes, then we know they're not coming back.
Is there anything in particular about these voices, about anything like a sighting of some sort?
I think I recall somebody saying that they heard their mother's voice.
You yourself haven't experienced anything like this, have you?
He shakes his head.
When the storm comes, I stay inside. I stay far away from that.
Do these people, were they just farmers, or is there a pattern here?
It's anyone who gets caught. It doesn't seem like specific people. It's just they don't remember what they were doing. When it passes, when the storm leaves, they don't even know that they were hurting people.
The storm. Is there a pattern to the storm, or is it just comes and goes?
We can usually feel it coming. The air gets staticky, and the hair stands up on end. It's almost like thunder.
So it's at random.
He nods.
Right. Thank you for the information and the advice.
If you can find those people, I'm sure Silver will pay you well.
Oh, trust me. I'll do something about it. Don't you worry.
He nods. He seems genuinely quite panicked. Like, that is a disturbing occurrence that is currently taking place in Corris. And he will kind of leave you be, heads off.
Okay.
Dirt and Pearly are the people you met as you walked into town, so you know
Yeah.
at least where they are staying, if they
Yeah.
are people you wanted to talk to.
I'll make my way over to them as you navigate other people, because I know they'll probably be ways away. But I'll go to them and collect info.
It's about this time, Sinza, you step outside. And you can see Duncan on a mission, bimbling across town, heading pretty directly towards Pearly's house.
Sinza will kind of jog to catch him and just kind of like put a hand on his arm as he's making his way. Where's the fire?
What?
Huh?
No fire? What? What?
You're like darting like you're a man on a mission.
Oh no, there's just people's lives at stake, and I want to do what I can to
Huh?
bring them back. Oh,
right now, or
Well, no, I mean, I'm going to collect information first while you guys are doing R&R and relaxing. I'm basically relaxing all the time, so
okay?
now I'm fine.
I know you're doing something right now, but I was wondering if I might. Did Damius know stuff about interplanar travel? And he.
How did he know about interplan? Does he know?
I may have mentioned that you had seen a vision of the lichen in the void.
Just like casually.
He has information about the other planes, and I thought that maybe his knowledge could be useful to understanding these entities. I'm sorry if I shared information.
No,
I
it's
was not going
fine.
to share.
I just, the last time someone said void woken to me, they sort of sounded like a slur, and I kind of don't want to be
No, I don't think,
persecuted and killed.
Duncan, I don't think that your talents are cursed by any means. Something to
you'd
look
be
on badly.
surprised. Don't worry, I'm not mad at you, and I'm not over.
If it makes... Damia seemed more intrigued than insulted by it.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm sure we'll have a good conversation about it. He smiles. It's a bit of a forced smile.
Can I make an insight check on Duncan in this time?
Sure.
You're welcome to roll perception, not perception, a persuasion or a deception. You don't need to tell anyone which. If you want to make it a private roll, you can also do that. It's not an issue.
Not good.
Okay. With a 10 against your 11, Duncan.
He's completely fine.
What does she get? Yeah, okay. Yeah, Duncan seems fine. Like, seems up for the conversation. Seems fine.
Okay. I don't want to interrupt what you're currently doing, so I mean, I'm happy to meet you.
No. Don't worry about it. I'll talk to your family. Yeah. I got it.
My dad.
Right. Okay. Well,
if at any point you don't want to speak anymore, just give me a tap and I will end the conversation.
That's fine. I'm sure we're gonna have a great time together.
Pearly has just appeared, leans in and goes, "So what are you talking about?"
Just the weather. It's nice. It's nice today, son.
You're a shit liar.
Yeah.
Come on, Sinza. If you're going to stand outside my house and whisper, of course I'm going to be interested.
I was just following Duncan over here.
Howdy, fishman.
Oh, it's going to be one of those things. Hi, hello. I'm currently being pulled away for some deep discussion that I'm not worried about. That I'm worried about slightly, but I want to touch base on your farm later, and perhaps a way we can get it back for you.
Oh, I mean, that would be wonderful. I mean, it's a bit of a touchy subject for my husband, but
of course.
I'd be happy to sit down and have a chat.
Yeah.
Dirt might want to be a part of that. He may not. We'll see. Honey, as she kind of calls over her shoulder, and Dirt just kind of like, ooh. looks in her direction. It's like, we're gonna be talking to this handsome fella about getting the farm back. I think he might want to be part of that conversation.
Right. Then I'll touch base with you after I have a conversation with someone's dad.
Oh, Damius, he's a sweetheart. Don't worry.
I just have this fear of things that can't be seen. You know, I freak the fuck out. It's terrible. So.
As you two head out and leave Pearly quite confused as to what that fucking meant, we're going to go on break.
Yeah.
And we'll be back in 15 minutes. So, see you in a wee bit. Duncan, you are brought into Damus's cluttered fucking house. It is a headache walking in here. It's nice. Cramped. Busy. As you walk in, you see him sort of sat at a table drinking tea with Cain. Cain looked like he is just about relaxing, because he was in the company of one person, and at least that kind of was a bit more.
I'm just like there. I'm like
even better, an old man who was generally quite a calm person.
I sense Duncan. I'm like.
And he beckons you, Em. Ah, yes, the big one. Come. Steve has brought you a seat.
Who's Steve?
The maid.
He gestures into the horde.
Into the what?
Into the horde. You don't see anything there. He's in there somewhere, don't worry. He'll make himself present.
Put it away.
I'm gonna
I
go.
told you to leave that at the door.
It's okay. It's fine. So you want to speak to me?
Please take a seat.
Oh no.
I'm gonna take a seat. How big's the chair?
It's quite a hefty chair. I think because he was preparing for you to arrive, they managed to dig one out.
Cool. All right. Then I'll...
It seems like it was built for Sinza. So it can generally take you. That's fine.
Cool. Okay.
Sorry, Sinza, my dear. You might have to stand.
That's fine. I'm happy. I need to stretch my knees anyway.
Sinza tells me you've seen things, and you see that he's staring quite intensely at your eyes.
Yeah. I've seen things.
Are you aware of what 𝘏𝘠𝘭𝘮𝘧𝘐 is?
That's a big word for Duncan.
I'll take it as a no. Too much magic in your blood or in your system, it is poisonous. It will kill you. That is the nature of the weave. It is a dangerous drug to many. It can be controlled, but it too much and it will kill you. This is a side of it.
Did he gesture to himself?
He gestures to your eyes.
Oh.
You sticking your nose into the void, the astral sea, isn't good for you. I've seen what it does to people. You're looking a lot better than they were, however. I wouldn't say it's at a dangerous level yet, but I would keep an eye on it, and that's not a pun.
Yeah.
How do you do it, boy?
I've never been one to be afraid of things. The ocean is full of life. And I've been a constant companion of death here and there. For me, I go into a deep state of meditation, preferably that and water, and I can peer into, as one said, places I should not be able to see. But I don't see it necessarily as a curse, I see it as a gift that I've been given. And, well, yes, I may die, sure. But death is a guarantee. And I'd rather use my life in service to a balance than live just like everyone else. That's why there's no others like me.
You're not just a ranger, are you?
A wee bit of everything. He's on his head just like...
It's admirable.
But even interplanar travel generally is not good for the mortal body. It unravels parts of you, piece by piece. Do too much of it and you'll fall apart. Quite literally, fall apart. But in moderation, as is most things, you'll be fine. But the plane that you're looking into is not the extra-dimensional ones most people look into. The astral sea is sort of out of bounds. Mortals should not be able to look at it and stay sane.
Well, perhaps I'm not as mortal as you think.
Perhaps you're not.
You can see there's a look on his face as he's thinking about something. Roll me an insight check.
Okay. Pull up my insight, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
You do notice his eyes flick to Cain. And then back to you. He doesn't say anything. He seems to be thinking about something to do with Cain, but you can't quite read what. As you say, you're not quite mortal.
Well, as a planar traveller myself, you're a little further reaching than myself, but if there's anything I can do to mitigate some of your damage, then perhaps I can try. I haven't gone half as far as you.
Toby, have I felt any pain or any concern? Have I just
Nope.
woke up one day and oh my gosh, I have the Sharingan. Now just nothing?
You were suddenly able to do it. You've never felt pain doing it. You felt cold. You've never felt pain. You felt the absence of life in the way that you know it. Whenever you've seen the astral sea, it's effectively a sea of warp. It is the sea of the anti-magic. It is the nothingness. It is nothing. And you have been exposed to that, but you've never physically been exposed to that because you are projecting. You're not going there. If you went there, it would be so much worse. But because you're not physically actually manifesting on that plane, you're getting to see it and experience it without the side effects.
Oh my god. Okay. I'm gonna sort of share that information because he seems concerned that the things on my eyes is clearly I'm suffering. So I'll just go ahead and say, though I'll admit I've never felt pain before. The dying part is new to me. I've always just been able to do it. So.
That is fascinating that mortals are adapting in such ways.
Yep. Just listen to me, Mum. I had my vegetables, drank my milk, even though I'm lactose intolerant, by the way. And here I am.
You do notice that something brings a teacup over to you and places it down, but it just kind of floats, like nothing's holding it. Places the teacup down in front of you. It just kind of floats down. And
Steve made you some tea.
Thanks, Steve.
upsetting content.
Why? You say you've seen the white
like in the Astral Sea.
Yes.
I have a theory. As he kind of leans on his table. Interplanar travel is quite common with people who teleport. Most of the time, people are they use other planes as a means to get from one end of the world to another. But because it happens so quickly, most of the time you don't see it. You will step out of your plane, take one step in another, and suddenly you're on the other side of the world. That is the difference in size between our world and the worlds outside of our world. I'm
Right.
wondering if the White Lichen uses the Astral Sea in the same way. A way to travel quickly.
Like a
So,
door in and out.
Yeah, something like that.
Cain didn't tell us about where Saemyth in the lichen was, did he?
No, we don't know where. At least
You had a vision of
This moment.
somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
vision of
Well,
somewhere.
Cain has not
Yeah.
told the party about that
Okay.
vision.
I know roughly where the lichen is, but this moment right now in time, I don't.
You know where it's been.
I know where it's staying. Going
Where?
back to, at least. Up north. Far, far up north.
Saemyth pulls a face. If they're in the Deadlands, then that sort of nullifies us being able to go there and deal with it. By us, I mean you. It's far beyond my expertise. There may be ways to traverse the Deadlands safely. Your friend here, points to Duncan, seems to be able to traverse things that no mortal should be able to. Perhaps that is something that could be utilized.
That's a big if.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
And testing it could end poorly for everyone involved.
We had spoken, Cain, about that. Maybe if
You
we
think it'd be worth trying to draw them out?
I mean, if we made enough noise, maybe.
Enough noise that they'd hear you from the other side of the world? No, you'd have to make an offer. You'd have to make something worth their time. However, if you are planning to face the White Lichen at any point, at the very least that allows you to pick where you are going to face them. Give yourself the advantage. I knew you would go after them at some point.
It's something that we need to do. So it's a responsibility, I guess.
If there's anything I can offer, even if you manage to draw them to another plane, I know of ways to get to other planes. It's not easy business, but it's business we can do. I've been to one or two myself.
You've done what? When? Wait, you never
Back when I
mentioned
was
this
like you,
before.
Sinza. He like hums. Back when I was like you,
Okay.
young, dumb, and full of stupid ideas.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
I went to somewhere known as the Wind Tree. A plane that is inhabited almost entirely by giants. Or was, at some point. Most of them are dead. However, their spirits still like to walk around.
Okay. Finding out so much about this. You ramble a lot, and sometimes I listen and sometimes I don't, so you may have mentioned this before in the past, but I don't remember having this conversation.
Positive I've told you.
You know what? I don't remember, and I feel like I say that a lot, but this, yep, okay.
I wouldn't worry. If you ever wish to travel to other planes, for whatever reason, it would have to be a bloody good reason, but I could try and help. Though the Astral Sea, and he looks at Duncan again, is off limits. Apart from for this one. Whatever you're doing seems to be working. But if a normal person were to do that, it would kill them.
Well, good thing I'm not going anywhere.
You are fascinating. Because he's kind of staring at Duncan and piecing something together in his brain. In the meantime, whilst this is happening, Lyre. Cass has made some tea. Kind of this yellow petal and kind of a herby tea. It's almost like orange when you're drinking it. It's quite spicy. As you're sat down rummaging through books, this is a small, one-person-owned library.
Got it.
Understood. You're not able to find much of your particular interest, but you do find some information about the spell Revivify. It's mostly sort of observations of how it worked, less so how to cast it.
Yeah. I didn't introduce myself. I'm Lyre Weavewalker.
Weavewalker. Offers a hand to you. Cass Oralef's son Fallen. Pleasure.
Oh, you're Cass.
Ah, my name gets around.
I was talking to Damius. He's the father of my friend Sinza.
Father's a strong word, but yes, I understand.
Yes. First of all, do you mind if I copy some runes from this Revivify passage?
Please, if you wish to take notes, help yourself.
Thank you. And Lyre will start just writing down like brief runes and bits and pieces from the Revivify spell, not sort of putting it on its own, but he's sort of like melding it with other runes he has written down currently. He's just got ideas that he's shoving into one. So, and as he's writing, he'll just start talking. Damius mentioned that he had his legs severed due to a disintegration type sickness, not spell. Said you might know a bit more about it than he.
You're investigating these storms.
Yes.
What I've been able to identify is that storms themselves do not align with the magic they give people. And it is interesting. Do you know what a warlock is, my friend?
Oh my god, I can hear the cackle. It's so loud.
I have an idea, yes.
Think of the people that are affected by these storms as being given the gifts of a warlock.
whilst they are affected, they fade almost instantly when this enchantment leaves them.
Like a temporary pact.
Yes. It's almost like leaving food out for a wild animal and tempting it into being tame. Some will take it, some will not. Quite a number of them have taken it.
Mhm.
And he looks a little frustrated at that fact. The storms themselves, I think I have identified them as being aligned to enchantment and illusion. But the magic I have seen cast by these people when they are given this quote-unquote pact is necromantic in nature.
Of course it is.
Not all, but a good chunk.
This storm is coming from the Borderlands, correct?
Yes.
Do you know much about urban legends, tales, powerful creatures?
My brother and I used to live there. Many years ago.
Do you know of the Blood Mother?
The Bloodied Mother. It's a children's tale.
It's not a tale.
He stares at you for a moment, as if he's assessing whether or not you are lying. Can you roll me a persuasion check, please?
Oh God, I haven't done that in a while. Persuasion.
Oh! You are dead serious. And Cass's frown deepens. You believe this to be the Bloody Mother's doing.
Yes. We have encountered part of her before. We took down one of her pets. And we believe something that was bonded to her that she left behind at an old home. And I've noticed since then, this storm has been brewing. Though I have been on the other side of the world, sorry. That may be not the correct timing of things. But we tend to go see her in time. The magics around this, when it comes to hags, I believe is more fey and unpredictable. Hence, your potential pacts.
His hand slams on the table. That explains it. You are connecting dots, my friend, as they immediately pull a book out and begin kind of scrawling something down. I come from a city of elves. City is a strong word, but a city. Maybe a town is closer. That was in the Borderlands, quite close to the Feywilds,
Mm-hmm.
as is the way. It was almost primarily an elven population. When my brother and I left, we did not have much conversation with the people that we left behind. People have been telling me that those who have been affected by this storm have seen elves in the woods with red painted on their faces. Figures almost scouting ahead. But the red makes me... As he's starting to he's thinking aloud as he's trying to kind of piece these things together.
If I'm getting a grasp of what you're saying, this city, this town, village, whatever, of elves that you once came from could potentially have become puppets or scouts of the Bloody Mother.
He nods.
Fuck.
The more power she has over more people, if she is offering these quote-unquote pacts to mortals, if she's already done that to a town of people, she is beyond a hag. That is power a hag should not have. The more people feed her faith, the more power she has.
What do you mean?
When you give something faith, it has power. When you give something fealty, it has power. There
Like
is
it
power
ascends?
with- Potentially. That is the baseline of what Fae are. If gods do not have anyone to worship them, they fade. They do not exist.
This is me talking out loud, and I know it sounds terrible, but I don't mean it to be. If these elves have agreed to a pact, if she is drawing strength from these deals, these elves, if their numbers began to dwindle, would her power revert? Or is it more so locked in place?
You remove her source of power, and she's not going to have it. The less followers she has, the weaker she will be.
But what
But
if
she
these
is-
aren't willing followers? You're telling me these people getting struck by this lightning, this curse, are temporary pacts. What if these people are forced into this? And her grasp is so strong that they cannot leave.
There is a very high likelihood. I can't imagine they're giving their faith willingly. And if they are once my people, they certainly would not have.
Did your city believe in a god, in a fae, anything?
You were followers of Corris?
Uh-huh.
Lady of the Jungle. Being on the borders of Fey lands and being on the borders of her child's Fey.
This is going to be a
There were
headache.
always these strange effects, but this is new. It's not supposed to be traveling so far. If that reach is coming here, that is miles from my old city.
Yeah, I know. Are you telling me we potentially have an arch hag?
He kind of pouts at you and it's like, just nods. If that's what you think it is, that gives me a baseline to start investigating how to prevent it getting here.
Okay.
But we'll need people to go in and deal with her.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah.
Question. I'm assuming you're a wizard sorcerer of sorts.
Yes.
Born with it or self-taught?
Self-taught.
Okay. You can see the ley lines, right?
Of my school of magic.
What about just in general?
What do you mean just in general? As he's kind of looking at you like, oh?
Well, I had a look at his leg, and there were like leftover threads of necrotic kind of energy, a disintegration kind of energy,
You can
And-
see.
and I plucked it, and I've got it. Lyre's gonna reach into his pocket and pull out the jar. It's just ash now because I've shooken it, and the disintegration is like made it tumble and
Shooken.
fall apart. Shooken it has just made it crumble. But it was once there.
It's not. It's empty.
No, it's not.
He offers a hand out as if like pass it over to me. And you watch him do something similar to you and cast detect magic on it. And he stares at it. I can sort of see what you mean. Kind of. I see particles of something left behind, but there's...
Do me a favor. Detect magic holds for a while, right?
Should, yes.
Okay. Look at the vial. Think about when you first got magic. The first time. Think about that feeling. Where it came from.
I mean, I'll kind of check. $26. You watch as he's not had this encouragement before to pinpoint his magic in such a way that you've told him what he's looking for, and he's now honing the detect magic into a specific point. And you watch as his eyes kind of widen slightly as you see the dull sort of pink kind of tone of magic as he's looking it over. It's almost spectral.
It's dying.
It's barely visible, yet you were able to see it.
Yeah.
And this is trace of what happened to Damien.
Correct.
Okay. He passes the jar back to you. Whatever gift this archhag is giving normal people, she is giving these effects to ones that can fight. I saw one of them move suddenly much faster than they should be able to. They cast a spell and then ran. What is it called? Expeditious retreat. Moved very, very fast, but was gone before anyone could stop them.
Okay.
Ran off into the woods. Whatever reason, some have the instinct of flee, some have the instinct of flight. Dirt, the bugbear, has the instinct to fight. And so he was emboldened with magic in this quote-unquote pact that allowed him to hurt more, do more damage, to feed that fight symptom he was given.
Okay.
Whereas others would just run. And they're harder to stop. At least if they're fighting, we can subdue them. But if they run, we have to catch up to them and stop them from being able to get away from us before they're lost to the mists.
Maybe next time, if we're here, maybe losing one to the mist isn't bad. We have a very skilled tracker.
I prefer that we didn't, but if we find someone who is willing,
I don't know how popular this town is. I don't know how often you have people come through, and I can imagine your community is very close, but coming from someone who once lived in a realm like that, who then began to experience the world, as hard as it is to swallow, sometimes a necessary sacrifice might need to be made.
I'm not willing for that sacrifice to be unwilling. Or somebody that this town needs.
Fair enough.
I know some people would offer themselves up, but that is a discussion I will have with Silver, if you do not intend to.
I don't think that guy likes me, and I think I'd be a bit too much of a smartass.
Silver doesn't like many.
Yeah. My ego, his ego, wouldn't end well.
He has not been the same since then. As he pulls a bit of a face and goes quiet. Which is fine. I'm sure he'll want to speak with you anyway, if this is something that you and your associates are investigating.
We're looking into it. Taking the night off. But
He nods. If you hear thunder, if you feel a change in the air, that is when it is coming.
noted. Well,
Do you go and try and meet up with the rest of your party?
Lyre will stand up. Thank you for your hospitality. I appreciate the books. You have a very lovely collection. If I find anything along the road, I'll send it your way. Maybe expand the library a little bit.
Thank you.
Oh, actually, I'm gonna reach into my bag. I don't think I've got it written down. Not the book on vampires. I had a world lore book that I had, I believe.
Was it the one to do with the ring?
Yes, I believe it was.
Yeah. You have it's called Her Halo.
Yeah, her halo. I've read through this about 17 times now. For the library.
I appreciate the contribution. As he takes it and kind of gives it a look over. Don't believe we have this copy.
Perfect. Lovely to meet you. Bye. And Lyre will leave.
Okay. As you head out, assumedly, the three of you are still talking with Amos, having tea, or doing other things. If there's any other things you would like to do, we will expedite something of this day.
What time is it?
So it's about mid-afternoon by this point.
What time is it? I was still Lyre in the late evening. That's all I would like to do.
What did I do?
Kidnapping you out of your bed.
Sinza's no longer vegan.
Huh? Wait. Huh?
Duncan, is there anything you're doing for the rest of the day? You want to go talk to...
Yeah, I'm gonna follow up with them.
Okay. You bringing anyone with you?
Anyone who wants to come with. Okay, I guess I'll just
I'll go.
detective. You want to go?
Yeah, I'll come with you.
Yeah.
Please take
Yeah.
High Arbiter. I want them to freak the fuck out.
just leave Cain. Leave Cain with Darius. He'll have tea. It'll be great. Let him have some downtime.
5 minutes respite.
Yeah.
Mhm.
His horny will finally fade.
Make some healing potions with Damius.
God fucking damn it, guys. Yeah, then doing that. Yeah, that's what I'm do.
Okay. Who's going with Duncan then? You have Sinza. Anyone else?
Cain will probably go see what Lyre's doing
No, yeah.
while that's happening.
Right, we'll start with these two. As you guys head over to go and speak with Pearly and Dirt, they're sat outside. Dirt is downing what looks like a good grey label bottle of whiskey. Pearly has a small glass of whiskey and is drinking that. They're kind of sat out on the porch of their house. Pearly waves to you as you both return. You decided to come back?
Yeah, of course. Had to finish a conversation where it was a wee bit awkward, but hey, this is nice.
she kind of nudges Dirt in the ribs and goes, "See, they came back to have that conversation." Yes, honey, I know. As she kind of like pats him on the arm, like, he's happy that you've come back.
Nice. The matter about your farm. I do want to let you know that we're going to do everything. Well, I don't want to speak for everyone, but I'll do everything I can to get that farm back for you. I understand how important home is, to a certain extent.
We really appreciate that. I'd love to go back to actually doing my job properly. But at the moment, this'll do. But yeah, we can only live on savings for so long.
How long have you been here and not on your farm?
We've been displaced for a month now. No, a bit longer. How much longer, honey?
As she looks over to Dirt. As he holds up 8 fingers, so he says 8 weeks.
8 weeks. Right. So I'm going to assume that the storms have been a thing for a while. Or at least, did it start 8 weeks ago?
Longer than that. It only started coming into our farm about 8 weeks ago. But it's been happening for about 4 months, maybe.
4 months.
It's been distant. Been watching the storm from quite a distance away. But it just keeps getting closer, and then kind of going back, and then coming back closer to us, and then going back. It's like testing the waters.
Right. I have a question. Was your husband the only one that was affected, or did you yourself find yourself under effects as well?
I locked myself in the house, but Dirt was outside with some of the farmhands. She goes quiet, and Dirt kind of puts his hand on her shoulder, and holds up to you for. There were 4 farmhands that didn't make it, but Dirt doesn't remember doing it. One of them tried to run. I don't know if he got away, but he vanished into the fog and he was gone.
Right.
The others were. It was messy.
And then
Dean was visiting at the time.
Who was visiting? Sorry, I interrupted.
Saemyth. Sinza's dad figure.
Right. And that's when you all ran off over here, right?
We were asked to move into town out of safety. Silva said that we could stay here for a little while until the storm passed. But the storm has not passed, and it just keeps getting closer. I'm worried that it'll happen to Dirt again. She puts her hand on his leg. He kind of holds her hand.
I assure you, I'm going to do everything I can so that doesn't happen again. As for your farm, have you heard anything about it? Has there been anyone over there lately, or no, you just haven't seen it?
I've been over once or twice in order to get a few things from the old house. But I can only go when the storm's far away. Because if it gets any closer, there's a risk that somebody else start running off into the woods too.
Right. Okay. Well,
I did notice something when I was there last. There's a fence on the far end of the farm, heading towards the west. Quite a big fence. We used to get wolves and other kind of beasties trying to get into the farm, getting at the farm animals, But it's covered in red paint, and I don't remember painting it.
how far is your farm from here?
Maybe a 30-minute walk.
Might be best to take the crew with us if we're going to head out there, Duncan.
Right. Well, if there's nothing else, I thank you for your time. I think we've got everything we need.
I'm sure we'll be able to pay you for your troubles.
No,
if you're
no.
able to sort everything out.
No, I'm so filthy rich. Yep, so rich. I have a ship and a dinghy master and 3 employees that make a lot of money. One of them sells drugs, but that's besides the point.
Oh. Dirt perks up as you say that. It's like, no, honey, we've been over this.
But we'll take care of it from here.
Thank you.
I'm gonna say this. This is the most serious Duncan has been in a while.
It's their home.
So,
Sinza, I think, will look across to Pearly and then at Dirt. And she looks like she wants to speak, but she's like, how do I say this without, it coming across as rude? I wanted to I guess, ask Dirt some more questions about their experience, but I don't want for it to bring back memories.
Honey, would you be okay with Sinza asking you some questions about it?
He kind of looks at you.
This medallion that Lyre gave me, do I have to attune to it?
I don't believe so. Yes. Wait, let me double check. It's in your inventory. Oh, yes, you will.
Okay.
Attunement required. It doesn't say what the attunement is. I'm assuming it'll be like wearing it for a period of time.
That's fine. Then
It's like a short rest.
Yeah, I will retcon that because I was going to use the medallion and to kind of look a little bit further to see.
Oh, but you could still ask it.
Do you remember how you felt? Do you remember anything?
Meh. And Pearly kind of points out that it's like, you said that you felt angry. Didn't understand why.
Okay.
He kind of mumbles a few things to her, and she repeats them, translates them for you. Effectively says he heard his mother's voice calling him and saying it was time to come home.
Okay.
It was his mother. He's like, he explains he's not heard his mother since he was very, very young.
Luring.
So he was like a bugbear mother's voice saying it's time to come home and trying to beckon him into the mist. He remembers that. He doesn't remember hurting anyone. but when he came to, 3 of the farmhands were dead. And Damius was injured.
Yeah. Any visions at all? Or just darkness?
He again makes a series of sounds.
Mhm.
And Pearly explains, he said he saw what could be described as his home tribe. As if he was very small. And his mother was calling him home for dinner.
Okay.
So it was like he was walking back through his town, his own town, just to go home, as if like it was a normal, comfortable
Yeah. Okay.
thing.
Okay.
But he couldn't explain the anger he was feeling.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that mismatched.
Mm-hmm. Those are the questions that I had, but thank you.
He grunts at you. Pearly keeps her hand on him as he has another swig of the whiskey.
Mm-hmm.
If there's anything else, if there's anything we can provide for you, if you're doing this service for us, please just let us know. We really appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
I'd love to go home.
Yeah, we're looking into this, so I'm sure we'll work something out.
She nods to the two of you as you retreat somewhat. In the meantime, what are Cain and Lyre been doing?
I think Cain has kind of really just gone out to see what Lyre was up to. And kind of just wave over to him. Oi!
Oi.
You, sorry. You found anything or heard anything new?
I had a chat with Kaz, I believe. What? Cass. Definitely learned some things. So the storm, you know how we believe it has to do with the Bloodied Mother and all that connection kind of
Right.
thing. So Cass is of the assumption that whatever is influenced by the storm basically creates a temporary pact with the Bloodied Mother.
A temporary pact?
Temporary, kind of like the Bugbear, how he went through it a little bit and then came back after. Temporary.
Right.
But they are able to gain abilities that they don't have during that time. And by the sounds of it, some things that are influenced are fighters, and other ones are ones that just leave and run. Oh, also, not to mention, so she's like near a city of elves that she may have like consumed in a sense that are now puppets. They have red paint on their face and are scouts. A lot of people have mentioned like hearing things, and I think it's their voices being trickery.
She has a whole city of elves.
I
on
think
her
she has
side.
an army. She's building something. But it's also possible that these things under her influence aren't willing. So we can't just outright kill them all. You know?
Yeah, I know.
Mr. Big Sword Man? Can't kill things.
I kill what I'm told to kill, and
I
it
know, we
needs
all
to be
do.
killed. But dealing with a whole city of elves and trying not to harm them at the same time is going to be difficult.
It's... I'm curious if we can find something that can almost amplify maybe a dispel magic kind of thing. I don't know if that's been created.
They're going to be capable with or without spells as well. We're going to need something on the magical and physical side.
Or we will have to be sneaky. I had the idea if this storm hits again and one of them runs off, we get our ranger to track them. Maybe it'll lead us right back to where she is.
At least get us some more information. Maybe find some other weaknesses we can exploit.
Yeah. I believe Cass is looking into things. Apparently Silver wants to talk to us at some stage.
Right,
Have
I
you
already
talked to him?
knows quite a lot. No,
He's a
little
dick.
bit.
Seems like one
Yeah,
anyway.
well, I don't really know him. But he has information and knowledge that could be helpful.
Are you good? You've been a lot quieter than usual, by the way.
I'm again new places and feelings or people, but for the most part I'm okay.
Okay. You're a difficult man to read.
I get that a lot.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't really know you. And I'm struggling to understand you. What the fuck was that? What the fuck is...
It's a storm.
There's a storm! The air. The air is changing.
God damn it, you guys.
It's I mean I understand it could be difficult when sometimes my emotions can be one way or the other from time to time.
Is there a
That
way
and-
you can shut that off?
Probably not completely. Sometimes I will use calm emotions to dull the effects of it.
Fair enough. But that's sort of everything I've learned. I don't know.
Like more
Once you've been
than-
talking, it has started to rain.
Fuck.
Might not be a good sign.
Nope.
Ah! I'm not muted.
Duncan's fucking like enjoying just a bit of wet, and Sinza's just turning into a pile of goo like the fucking Wicked Witch of the West.
Look,
It's raining.
I don't know what we're gonna do here. I'm not gonna lie.
To be honest,
don't-
I don't think there's much we can do right now without more information.
Look, if something goes down tonight, as he kind of looks up to the storm, I think main priority is survival. Keep as many alive as we can. Keep them here.
Those of you who are in the Soundtail will be able to hear distant thunder.
Fuck that. At least none of us are hearing voices.
You guys are hearing voices? I got like 3 of those. I'm good.
You can actually, you know what? Cain and Lyre, both of you make me a perception check.
Fuck.
Not bad for me.
Oh,
It's all
no.
you. It's all you, Cain. I got a +1.
Hey, where's my plus?
I believe in you.
Oh, not bad.
Ooh.
I've got a 16.
Yeah,
16.
I win.
So both of you notice that whilst you're talking and when the rain starts, a good chunk of people have started to move under cover, and it doesn't seem because they're getting wet. They look nervous. People are starting to look like jumpy, moving into areas where they can be out of the rain, out of the open. Some people are just hiding under trees and like looking around for somewhere else a bit more stable for them to hide. Silver has appeared next to Suja and is trying to coax Suja indoors. The Suja is kind of shaking the head and signing, no, it's fine, just rain. And Silver's shaking their head and trying to get them to walk inside. It seems that most people are moving indoors out of this sudden change in the weather.
What do you think? Head inside, or do we stand ready? Hold the line.
Safer option, go inside. I'm wondering if you could learn anything from the storm. You seem to be able to see certain magical things like you displayed in the tavern.
That's a good point.
Do you think you could learn anything?
Shush. Lyre's gonna look up to the storm. Can I see anything from it?
You see the clouds have kind of moved over top of you, but the storm itself, the blacker clouds, are still quite far out. You can see kind of the ripple of lightning as it's kind of traveling through. Roll me another perception check.
Oh, it's gonna be bad. I've been rolling really well. When it matters, this is when it's gonna fail.
You got this. Oh, wizard.
I do not. I'm telling you now.
Yeah, wizard. It's good.
What the fuck?
Great, nice. The absolute first thing you notice is the second that you see that thunder kind of across the cloudscape, it's pink.
Oh no.
Oh, fuck.
And that's at a distance right now. It's quite far out, but it is making its way in this direction. It will take a good number of hours for it to make it over to you.
Pink thunder.
You saw it on the open seas the same way.
Same way when we traveled.
Is it just thunder?
And whatever comes with it. But we have a few hours to prep, I'd say.
Potentially make some lightning rods if it's the thunder affecting people.
The light's gonna turn. Not just a pretty face. Okay. That could work. Catch some of the lightning, stop the damage of the houses.
Well, if it's just the damage, we don't know if that's what's affecting people as well.
Could be the rain.
Are you feeling any different in the rain?
Wet. You feel wet. Get a bit soggy.
Cain will catch some in his vial just in case. Just catch some in the rain.
As like both Duncan and Sinza make their way over to you while you two are discussing. I think it's hard not to miss Damius is stood in the doorway and kind of like getting quite wet.
Just why are we standing in the rain? Can we maybe tavern or Damius's or soggy?
Do I see the rest of our party members?
Yeah.
I mean, you go on ahead. I'll make sure that people get inside. I have a bad feeling.
There's pink thunder on the horizon. Same we saw when we were at sea. Cain came up with the idea of creating some lightning rods. Might capture some of the lightning, stop the damage. I was thinking maybe we can lay some traps along the tree line in case any... Oh, by the way, there's elves with red paint on their faces that are like scouts. People who have been hearing voices have said they've seen elves with red paint on their face. So I
Hurley
was
and
thinking,
Dirt mentioned red paint on their fence, on their farm.
On their,
great.
yeah.
Love that.
How far is the farm? It can't be
Half an hour?
that far.
30,
Half
yeah,
an-
30 minutes away.
Not like a day or two?
That's something we should check out. Maybe not right now, but
You don't want to go
No.
frolicking through the rain right now? Like, you don't want to just...
Look, stupid question. Maybe stupid, I don't know. Would it be an idea to get everyone into one area so we sort of have like a whole... That's stupid. People could get turned and
no.
go bad, yeah.
Yeah. What if one of us gets turned, guys?
Follow him.
Can I test a theory of mine, Tobes? Can I ask a question about it?
Ken?
So, in theory, from what I know about from what I know about the details about this deity or this thing that's trying to become a deity of some sort,
Archhag.
Hag.
Oh,
Is there? Can I? Because I know that my vision only works specifically with the Astral Sea. Is there any way I could see if I waterboard myself? Can I get a general idea? Because again, I'm just sort of picking straws here because I was able to see, the beasties in the sea. Can I see if there's a connection there, or?
You need a body of water.
Oh, I see a body of water right there. A
You need-
fountain.
I'll hold you on
A more significant one, and there is one nearby.
Oh,
that
God.
Sinza knows of.
I need to go for a swim.
There's a fountain right there.
No, I have a feeling that I need something
If
more
Duncan would sit in
fucking
it and it'd be like a
significant.
kiddie pool on him. He needs like an actual, like full body
Do you want to go now?
in and out.
I mean, just to know what we're dealing with, right? We have clues, but we don't have anything
I know.
substantial. And
I know a place, but I'm not going in it, anywhere near it. I can show you where it is, but I stay on the outskirts.
then let me take care of it.
Here's a question. We have a few... How far is this place?
Not far from... I know the path. I used to hunt there.
How far, Sinza?
A couple of hours, maybe.
Fuck.
We only have a few hours until the storm hits. You want to abandon the village right now?
If we can get a prerequisite with Duncan, we know what we're actually up against.
But we won't be here when it hits.
Well, then some of us
The
stay here and some
thunder
of us go
will
down.
last longer. It will not, like, for you can go there and get back and still not be like, it wouldn't be the front of it when it hit just yet. There is quite some time before the thunder, like the storm actually hits.
I mean, I'm gonna recommend out of character something stupid, but it's only because I know that I have the stealth to back it up.
You're not going alone.
Well, fuck you guys.
You can
I'm gonna
ride.
go.
You can ride Sinza there if you want. If I turn and run down, might be faster.
Okay, but that bitch wants me dead.
Oh yeah, we haven't tested that yet. Fuck. Okay, this is a bad idea.
Look,
Okay.
if you want to go, go. But I feel bad leaving.
I don't want to
Whether we like it or not, we're connected to this shit.
I know.
I understand having a game plan, Duncan, and understanding it more. That's great. But if we're gone and this hits and we come back, when we could have been here to help, what if it takes your dad?
Don't say that.
I'm being realistic.
I know. Don't say that.
What if it takes Silva?
If it takes anyone, I'm trying to. I don't want to let Duncan go on his own.
Then how
I
about,
won't.
how about we prep here? We make sure people are safe tonight and we go tomorrow. The storm's not going anywhere. It's been attacking places for ages. We survive it, get more intel, then we go.
Sounds like a plan.
You can go if it's necessary. I understand. But I will stay. There are kids here. Is Silver still at the front?
Silver is still trying to convince Suja to go inside, but Suja seems adamant that it's fine.
Have I encountered Suja before?
No.
Oh, shit. Oh, fuck.
How old are they?
8 or 9?
Ah. Look at the
How old are
kid.
you?
Me?
Yeah.
30s, I think someone said.
Are you sure?
Early 30s?
Yeah, I thought I was in my 20s, but my horns tell otherwise. Not my teeth, it's my horns, apparently. I was wrong about
Okay.
the thing. Yeah.
But yeah, you've never seen Suja in your time staying in this
Yeah,
town.
that's
You've lived here
strange.
for a good 2.5 years.
That's strange. Damius!
Davies has stood in the doorway still, like, yes.
How long has Sushi been here for?
He looks confused. There's lot. What, do you not remember, Suja?
I know I say this a lot, but I've never seen him before. Oh my god.
They've been here for quite some time. They were here when you were here.
What? Can I do a soul search?
Silver. You can if you like.
Please.
Maybe it was safe.
Oh no. Oh, this might be bad, guys. I'm also standing in the rain. Wisdom? Yes. It's gonna be fine, guys. Don't worry.
You push against the Avatar.
Mm.
You get a weird response. One that you've not had before, in that the Everdark has almost shielded you.
Oh.
There's no mind to take, or not enough of them. There were not enough memories to change, or not enough of them. That is the vibe you get when you kind of push against the Everdark. It's like, you get the sense that I'm protecting you.
Interesting.
And it's weird.
The kid?
Damius looks confused at you, like, are you okay? Is this another kind of lapse in your memory? But he's also just looks more confused than normal. Like something's up.
I reach out and just put my hands on his face. You okay?
Yes, I just feel a little muddled, I think.
Okay. Oh no. Do you wanna wait, do you wanna sit down?
I think I'll go inside. It might be, the pressure from the storm. And, I have had a few to drink. And he kind of smiles at you. If you want to come in and rest, then you and your patriots are welcome.
Yeah.
At least out of them.
Cain, you are feeling all types of anxiety off Sinza right now. Like she's stressed to the max.
You sign in palms, like, what's happened?
Something's wrong. She signs back.
Duncan, with your disgusting passive perception, because Cain is in conversation, Suja is continuously signing to Silver, it's fine, I'll be fine.
I'm gonna.
I like the rain.
Ew.
Can I insight check this kid? Can I get a weird like? I'm gonna use my actual fucking dice for this one. Okay, that's actually better. 1 second. I rolled a 19 plus my 8.
Oof. Scene. Okay.
26.
Suja has a almost disturbingly blank expression. As they're signing, I'll be fine. Silver is clearly quite worried. Like this, it's more expressive than you've seen him before. Of he's trying to coax them inside, saying it's just not safe outside. We are managing the situation. I need you indoors. I need it. You just need to be inside. Be fine. Just signing like silent deadpan. I am fine.
Something's wrong.
Okay.
But it doesn't seem to be clocking with Silver those what you consider to be obvious signs.
Okay. I guess what I'm trying to ask here is this kid giving me creepy kid vibes, or is he under the effects of something? Because I'm gonna be honest with you. You know, Tobes, I have a rule with harming children. But if this kid's a freaky ass kid that's like, come play with us straight up, no fucks given, I'm gonna go up to that kid and knock him the fuck out. Okay? As a person of color at your table, I will not get killed by ghost children. And matter of fact, Boff, I would shoot that kid instantly. Give no fucks in front of his dad. I need you to tell me, is this kid creepy or is he under the effects of something?
Bit of both.
I think Duncan just hates children.
I have my harpoon on me, right?
No!
You do have your harpoon.
Oh my
on.
god! Get a mango.
Do I see Duncan doing
Get a
anything?
mango!
Stick a
Fucking
mango.
lob a mango at a small
I don't
child.
have a mango on me, so I only have my harpoon. So father's obviously not looking to. I'm gonna default to my smarter individual. I'll be like, Lyre.
Yeah.
Look, that kid's being creepy as fuck. I don't think his dad's aware that he's under the influence. I'm getting bad vibes from that one. Suja.
Jade, with a 26, Suja keeps looking at you.
Well, let's make it obvious to him then. Hey, Silver.
He turns around and looks at you. As he's kind of got his hands on Suja, like trying to lift him up.
Remind me, what are the symptoms of this storm taking you over? Can you tell me what happens?
As he seems more dazed than usual. As if
I'm
like,
going to prepare an action to shoot.
Okay. What is the condition for you to shoot?
If that kid tries to pull some bullshit on me and be like, let's be friends. Click.
Okay.
Oh my god.
He looks at you and explains that the symptoms generally are it's fight or flight. You get somebody who will suddenly become very aggressive, or someone who will run into the woods because they can hear something. They become confused, dazed, don't quite know what their surroundings are, may not react the way that you're expecting them to, and then it will suddenly hit. But this is too early a sign. Like, it's just raining. The storm hasn't hit yet.
It's in the water.
Silver,
He wants to.
repeat that and look at Suja.
He does so. looks down at Suja. Suja's looking up at him. And there's just this kind of slight cock to their head as they're looking down. And you see... Roll me an Arcana check.
Oh
This will be where I roll bad. Ready?
no, I have faith. Oh no.
12.
You see him slightly straighten up and turn back to you and say, I don't know what you mean. What are you implying? Suja is holding Silver's hand.
Ooh. Lyre's going to kind of look at the party. That there could be early symptoms happening now. And that Suja might be affected. Because everything you just explained, Suja is doing.
Suja signs to you. Amy.
Why is it saying my name?
Holy fuck.
I'm in a hard place. I'm getting all the red flags here, and honestly,
Both Duncan and Cain can see Suja is staring at Duncan.
guys, I'm gonna shoot this kid.
Duncan. Duncan, do you know why they're staring at you?
I think he knows that he can't get past me.
He wouldn't be able to get past most of us. It's got to be something else.
I don't think that kid's normal.
No. But why is he staring at you?
Because I can see past his bullshit.
In a different way than the rest of us are seeing.
Cain, you are getting danger flags from Duncan. He's the most serious at that he's been right now. And again, either it's like a sailor thing, but you get the feeling. You see his finger hovering over the trigger. He has not aimed yet, but he's sensing something. He can't quite put two and two together. But that kid, again, bad vibes. That's all I can give you right
Duncan,
now.
There's a chance that this is an innocent kid. I'm not going to let you shoot them.
Lan.
This is my home. This is my family. These are my friends. And I don't want to at all encroach in what you guys are doing, but Sinza steps between the party and Silver and kind of like puts a hand to like put it on Duncan's harpoon. This, from what we've learned, they are under the influence of something. I don't know. I don't remember Suja. Something is blocking me from knowing who he is.
Is it the only one you don't remember?
It's the only one. There's another way to work this out. Not
I
through
agree.
just killing them. Non-lethal.
Tugs on Silver's hand and signs. Okay, let's go inside. And Silver relents, and we'll kind of immediately turn around and be like, "Yes, we're going inside. That's the safest thing for you, is to take the child indoors." All of you roll me a perception check.
Well, no, please.
I also want to clarify, out of character, I was going to do non-lethal. I was just going to shoot by the foot and be like I want to make it clear,
19.
I don't see shit.
19?
9.
No.
19?
23.
And a 23. So everyone other than Lyre, as the door closes, you see Susha's hand kind of in their pocket. The one that's usually holding on to their watering can. They've left it outside. Their palm is red as the door closes.
Oh,
Girl.
And that is where we are going to
No,
end us.
Toby, you can't do this! No, Toby, you can't do this!
Kill it with fire!
I'll see you all next week.
Oh my God, no, wait.
Next session.
No!
Fireball!
Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for playing. And we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
What? Huh? No, no. What?